Hello and welcome to this little anniversary Q&A thingy. um, wow, it's I can't believe it's already been a year. Um, Time really flies, doesn't it? I hope you're all doing great. Um, I originally thought about doing this in like kind of RP way, but then I kind of figured that since this is a Q&A, it should be more personal in a way. So I figured I would talk like I normally do, I guess. um, but then I kind of had to just leave my window open last night, and yeah. Well, let's just say it probably wasn't the best idea. So yeah, I'm sorry that the voice is a bit off today, but I hope it's not too disturbing. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit under the weather right now, but I still wanted to get this thing done for the anniversary day. So I hope this doesn't turn out too bad. But I guess we should move on to the questions now. Now, before we begin this, I am gonna apologize beforehand for any names I'm gonna definitely butcher throughout this Q&A session. So yeah, I'm incredibly sorry if I do butcher your username. So yeah. First block of questions is from Kibeth. And the first question is, how long does it take you to make videos on average? It roughly takes around, I'd say recording can take up to 2 hours. It really depends on the day and how it all goes. I do have my like talking issues, so I do have to re-record a lot of lines. But usually I can I've managed to wrap it up in like 2 to 3 hours. And then the editing and uploading and all that stuff takes, I'd say, around the same time as well. So I'd say it's about 6 hour thing. The second question from them is, what is your favorite video on your channel and why? I'd say it's probably the sci-fi one with that asteroid heading towards the planet. It's definitely not the greatest, but at the time when I finished it, I believe it was like one of the few ones that I was actually quite happy with. Well, at the time, anyways. There are definitely things that I would want to change on it now, like when I think back to it. But I don't know. At the time, I was quite happy with it, so I would pick that one. The next question is, did you always want to do ASMR, or did the idea come to you suddenly? Yeah, I'd say it was relatively sudden. I had been listening to like other creators for a little while, and then I thought, like, why not give it a try as well? And yeah. By the way, I love your content and take care. Thank you so much. Next set of questions is from Banana Chipsium. Firstly, tea or coffee? I kind of like both, if I'm being honest. But if I did have to pick, I'd say coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna go with coffee. What is the reason you make ASMR videos specifically? For me, it's a kind of a way getting out of this mundane state that I usually am. I'm not very open, and I don't really talk much. Well, I don't really talk at all, but in a way, this is my way of opening myself a bit. It's a bit weird thing, but yeah. Do you currently own any pets, and if so, what are their names? So, I have 2 cats, and they are named Stripey and Blackie. Very original names, I know. And then I also have a dog whose name is Lady. That name choice wasn't my idea, but I did get outvoted in the end, so yeah. Next set of questions comes from Manny Tovar. What's your favorite dish to cook? Now, I have to say I'm not very good in the kitchen, so the variety of dishes that I can actually cook is quite small. But I'd say my favorite thing to cook is it's kind of a potato oven dish thingy. It's basically you just take some potatoes, peel them, and slice them, and then throw them in like this like bowl that you can also put in oven. Then you add some cheese, a little bit of seasoning, and some minced meat. And then there's this like sauce you can buy as well. You put that in there, and then you just throw it in the oven for let's say about an hour. And it's really, really good. It's not very difficult, but in a way, it's just it's very easy to make, and that's why I'd say it's my favorite dish to cook. What's your favorite dish to eat? That would definitely be a casserole. It's always been something that I've loved a lot. What's your favorite drink? Either alcoholic or non-alcoholic? I do have a very specific drink actually that I'd consider my favorite. And it's called Kofola. I hope I pronounced it right. um, if I'm not mistaken, it's made in Czech Republic. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it was made in Czech, and it's kind of like a, well, not exactly, but similar to like Coca-Cola and those kind of drinks. And I believe it's only available in like very few countries. Like, I think I first actually ran into it in Poland, if I'm not mistaken. It was a kind of a weird thing. Like we were in, well, it wasn't really a restaurant, but it was like a little diner, I guess. And we were waiting for the food, and like in a table next to us, there were a bunch of kids, and they were served that kofola. And at the time, we had no idea what the drink was, and it was served in like one of those beer glasses. We were kind of baffled because like those kids definitely we knew like they looked nowhere near being like the legal drinking age. So like we were really baffled like what's going on like that, because that thing looked definitely like an alcoholic drink the way it was served there. And yeah, at some point the curiosity got the better of us, and we asked the waiter, and then he just like explained what the drink is, and we even got a free sample from him. So that was really nice. And yeah, ever since I've definitely considered this is definitely one of my favorite drinks, and something I always bring back whenever I happen to be either in Poland or Czech Republic. Next set of questions is from Pabatos. Do your friends or family know about your channel? Nope, they don't. Do you have a strict plan when to record videos, or do you do it when you are bored? I don't really have a strict plan because I don't want this thing to become a chore to me. But I can't really say that I do it just because I'm bored either. I have wanted to make some sort of uploading schedule thing, but it hasn't really worked out yet since the times I can actually record are quite chaotic. So I'm definitely hoping to like kind of sort of figure out some sort of plan in the future. Like I've always wanted to like at least get out one video but like week, but yeah, it hasn't really worked out that well yet. The next question is how long does it take to write the script? It doesn't take any time at all because I don't really do scripts. I wouldn't say that everything is improvised because I do think and play things through my head, so it's not complete impro. But I've always wanted to try to make these videos as genuine as I can in terms of like emotion and stuff. So and I found it a bit difficult to do when you have just like a script in front of you. So, yeah, I don't really write scripts. And P.S. Your videos are very comforting and often help with my anxiety. You are my favorite channel. Oh, thank you. I'm really glad that I've been able to help you. Thank you. Next question is from Mikhail. I hope that I got that right. Have you ever watched the manga series Banana Fish? If you haven't, you should. No, I haven't, but I will definitely put it on my list. Next question is from Mad Hatterit. What inspired you to create the channel? Also, love your content. Well, last year was quite tough, I'd say, for me. Not because of the lockdowns and stuff, but other things. And well, I was in a quite a dark place towards the second half. One day I was just browsing on YouTube, just watching random videos, and I got a recommendation that caught my eye. It was, and that was ASMR related, which in a way was very surprising because I don't think I had watched anything even closely ASMR related for years. So that was a bit surprising, but the thumbnail did catch my eye, and I just, I don't know, decided to check it out. And from there, I kind of got dragged into this rabbit hole. And at the time, I believe I did listen through almost every audio that, well, at least I could find in the search. And then at some point, I kind of thought that why not try it out myself. At first, it was like more for me. I didn't really plan to upload anything. It was just like a way maybe to improve my my talking issues that I have. But then I thought that well, since I already do it, why not just spend a bit more time actually record the thing and upload it, and who knows, maybe one day the YouTube algorithm kicks in for someone else and they find comfort in something that I have uploaded, and maybe that will help them as much the other video did help me. So yeah. Next set of questions comes from Lucas Santos. How is your creative process for writing scripts? Again, I don't write scripts, but I guess the creative process is that I like get this idea in my head and then I just keep rolling it in my head. And if by the time when I finish I haven't completely weirded myself out, then I record it when I can. yeah, that's pretty much it. The second question is, how old are you? Only if you feel comfortable answering, of course. My age is something that I currently don't feel comfortable sharing. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I'm quite closed in like personal kind of stuff, so I'm sorry about that. Next is it's not really a question, but it's from Jordan Jenner. Oh my god, the 16th, it's my birthday too. It's so nice to see that is the first anniversary of your channel. I love you so much. This is my favorite account. Heart you, and your videos makes me happy. Oh, thank you. First of all, I wish you a happy birthday, Jordan. I hope your birthday has been wonderful, and thank you so much for these kind of words. Next questions are from Frist. It's FRZD. How do you usually record your audios? Also, favorite comfort food? Well, I kind of have my little corner in my room where I sit down and record. It's mostly because this house is quite old in design, so there's a lot of electrical interference, and that corner just happens to be the place where there's the least interference. It still kind of comes through, and you can definitely hear the buzzing in the background, but I found the place is the best. So yeah, I usually just sit down there, close my eyes, and just blabber out whatever's in my mind at the time. And my favorite comfort food, I actually have two comfort foods. The most general one would be ice cream, and the second one would be the bread that I made a video about as well a little while ago. And it's not really the food itself that's like comforting for me. It's more the process of baking it, and I usually do it when like I feel really off or anxious about something, and I found that it really helps me. Next set of questions is from Hybrid Kingsma. What inspired you to make ASMR videos? Basically, really bad year, and YouTube algorithm had hit the spot, surprisingly. What is your favorite dessert? Definitely ice cream, especially caramel flavored ice cream. Have you ever watched any animes? And if yes, which ones are your favorite? I haven't watched that much anime, but I've watched a few, and I'd say my favorite would definitely be Attack on Titan. And the other ones I've really enjoyed are Seraph of the End and Noragami. You also have great content. Take care and stay safe. Thank you. And stay safe yourself as well. Next set of questions is from Jalen Ward. What is your process for recording audios? Do you write the script? How many takes do you usually do? I don't write any scripts. It's just basically whatever's on my mind at the time. I just work things through my head and then just wing it, I guess. And it usually ends up making me having to do many takes. I'd say it usually takes, well, depending on a day, it can sometimes take like around 10 takes for a sentence or two. So yeah, it does get rather annoying at times, and I believe it has come through in some of the videos as well. The second question is, where were you born and where do you live now? I was born and I still live in Estonia. It's a little tiny country east of the Baltic Sea. Are any of your audios personal experiences? And is there a special audio you'd like to revisit? There have been quite a few audios where I've put a tiny bit of something that has happened to myself into it as well. I'd say the one that has the most personal stuff is the reverse audio I did in December. It was classmate reverse thing. So I'd say that was the most personal one that I've done. Special audio I'd like to revisit. I don't really revisit my audios that much. But I'd say if I had to pick one, it would be the loss of the loved one audio that I did before the summer. It's kind of special for me. I can't really explain it why. And well, there's definitely things I would change there. But yeah, that would be the one. Next questions are from Kawabonga. Are you in a relationship? No, I'm not. Can we know who you are? I would love to see the talent behind a beautiful voice. Well, first of all, thank you. And I presume the question is along the lines of face reveal. And that's definitely, I don't think I'm gonna do any time soon. Maybe sometime in the future, but definitely not right now. Next questions are from David Landero. What is your favorite book? Now, I'm gonna cheat a little bit and I'm gonna put 3 books in there. Mainly because they are in the same trilogy and I can't exclude the other 2. And my favorite 3 books would be the Lord of the Ring series. So that would be Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King. Those are my absolute favorites. And how old are you? Again, I'm sorry, but I would not like to reveal that just yet. Next question is from Ekio Wanna Die. What made you start making these videos? Originally, just the hope that the YouTube algorithm would help someone in time of need, as it did for me. Next one is from Julia Ithinal. You know, I can't think of a question, but as soon as the video comes out, I'm gonna think of like 6. Also, got any bloopers? Don't worry about that. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions in the comments. Got any bloopers? Bloopers, oh boy. I think I have more bloopers than actual content itself. But I don't think I would ever like mash them together and upload, because they are really bad. It's mostly me mispronouncing stuff and well, my talking issues coming forward and all that kind of stuff. Next questions are from Minecraft Man 420. What's your plans for the future? I assume that's channel related. For the future, I am definitely planning to get some kind of uploading schedule. At least this one day in a week where I am just gonna record and upload. Also, can I get a hug? Of course you can. Hey, come here. There you go. Next question is from Cherry Orchard. What YouTubers do you follow? I don't really follow that much. I mostly watch videos that appear on my homepage, but when it comes to ASMR community, I do follow Twinkle Audio, Redacted ASMR, A Spinny, Nukinot, Duvet, Hydro King, Defrosted, and Chill Senses. And when it comes to non-ASMR, I do like spooky stuff, so I follow a few channels along that, and I also do like to watch gameplay videos as well on YouTube. Next question is from Lisa Chiso Ye. I'm so sorry for butchering that. Hello, how are you? I'm quite alright, thank you. My question is, do you have a girlfriend? And if yes, does she know about your YouTube channel? Thank you. No, I do not have a girlfriend. Because I'm a bit gay. So yeah. Next question is from Alabaster1223. Coffee when? I don't know, to be honest. I've never been very good at accepting gifts from anyone, really. um, I have thought of like setting up something along that line in the past, but I've kind of put it back for now until I can figure out what to actually give back to the people who, like to gift something. Next set of questions are from Colt. Firstly, are you queer yourself? Yep, I am. Secondly, would you rather have power or money? I would say I would have money. Pretty much power does equal money, but I would have no idea what to do with the power, so I would rather take money. Thirdly, is video making just a hobby or something you wish for as a career? So far, it has been mostly a hobby for me. Next question is from Cherry Blossom. Face reveal. Sorry, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Maybe sometime in the future. And the last set of questions are from Shenpai. How old are you? Again, I'm sorry, but I would not like to reveal that just yet. When is your birthday? My birthday is on April the 25th. Any preference for people? I'm not very picky in that sense. I guess I kind of like a lot of people. I guess I like people who are nice and fun to be with. And also people who love animals. And it's kind of odd in a way, but well, I don't really like talking much. Well, I don't like talking at all, but in a weird way, I really like people who talk a lot. So yeah. And how is life in pandemic for you? It hasn't been that bad, actually. Well, since I'm really introverted, then it hasn't really affected me that much. So yeah, it hasn't been that bad. And that's all the questions. Thank you so much for the questions. I hope I was able to give decent answers. And again, thank you all so much for supporting me on this journey. And I will see you all in the next audio. Thank you. Bye.